Tim McCallum just handed a piece of
some breaking news.
Breaking news.
Toronto Maple Leafs announced today that they have acquired Frederik Andersen from the Anaheim Ducks in exchange for the 30th overall selection in the 2016 entry draft. Acquired in the Phil Kessel deal. Andersen, 22, 9 and 7, 230 goals against last year with Anaheim. The save percentage, .919. So the 26-year-old is joining the Leafs. Saw some playoff action as well. Had a pretty good save percentage in the playoffs. So Frederik Andersen, who was kind of in the two-man system in Anaheim, going to the Toronto Maple Leafs in exchange for the 30th overall selection. Another backup goalie going to the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's worked really well for them before. That's the Toskala.
You need bodies, Tim.
Jonathan Barron.
You need bodies.
No, you do. And I'm not saying this won't work. That's how you do it. You look for the next Martin Jones. I'm sure folks in Calgary are looking for the next Martin Jones. The Leafs go out and get Frederik Andersen from Anaheim.
And also a second-round selection in 2017.
I cut it short because I didn't want to read it word for word. So it's a first and a second. You are correct. Second-round selection.
And that 30th, is that not the Penguins because they made the postseason?
Yeah, I said that.
In the Kessel? You said that, right?
In the Kessel deal.
In the Kessel deal.
That's the one I got. The other one I didn't get. Thank you for following me up.
So, Frederik, look out, Jonathan Bernier. Here comes Frederik Andersen in to take your stuff as the Leafs begin what could be a very interesting week in the National Hockey League with some wheeling and dealing. Draft goes Friday in Buffalo. We'll be all over it.
I'm not just saying this as hyperbole because we're based in Toronto and everyone knows that Toronto kind of drives the ratings in hockey, but they're going to be an interesting team to watch next year, are they not?
No,
like,
but
depending on all the kids that they bring up, Austin Matthews, like they're going to be interesting to watch, no?
I'm glad you phrased it that way because there's a feeling sometimes in this country that people do get offended with Leafs talk.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because there's just too much of it.
Yeah.
But I got news for everyone. You're right. This is a damn interesting story right now.
But it was just the same as the Edmonton Oilers were interesting to watch last year. We talked a lot about the Edmonton Oilers because they had all these good young players and a phenom in Connor McDavid. Just change Connor McDavid with Austin Matthews, and I'm not sure it's quite the same hype, but it's pretty darn close.
And it's interesting from the standpoint of the Leafs still have 11 picks in this draft this weekend. 11.
Yeah.
Like you can, 30th overall, everyone was waiting on that Kessel pick in Pittsburgh to see if they got in down the stretch in the regular season. It was kind of hilarious. But they're still pretty loaded with 11 picks in the draft this weekend, the Toronto Maple Leafs. So this is the one area of the Leafs. You look ahead, add Matthews to it. What are they really, really, really missing on this team? When you look at it,
4 more guys like Matthews.
Well, besides that,
what do you mean?
A goalie.
What do you mean?
But who's the goalie of the future? Who's the goalie of the future? On the Leafs?
Well, but
honest, it's me.
No, but hold on a second. Don't get caught up like Leaf fans are getting caught up. The future is 5 years from now. You don't need a goalie of the future now. You need a goalie of the future in 2 or 3 years.
Well, 5 years from now would be the future.
And people are already adding Stamkos to the mix. No, but you can pick up that. There are people out there who are already adding Stamkos to the mix, throwing Austin Matthews and saying that he's going to be the phenom. And now, we got our goalie now.
Frederik Andersen.
Right? Super standard meaningless number. Andersen was the fastest goaltender to reach the 26-win mark in NHL history. Kind of random, no?
What the hell kind of stat is that?
26
was
win
that
mark?
on the? Give me that. Yeah. Shut up. That's not on the official team.
That is, yeah. He was 26 and 5.
No.
Originally set by Bill Durnan.
No.
Yeah.
Give me this.
I guess you're saying it's a meaningless number.
It's completely meaningless, but it's in the press release. It also says his favorite Price is Right game is Plinko.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah. Which I kind of agree with. Plinko is just an absolute delight, and he is very much against hole-in-one or 2 because hole-in-one should just be hole-in-one.
Blue writes in and says, already sick of the Leafs talk. And S writes in and says, when the bleep are they going to take your bleepy program off television? This is what's on when people get off work.
That's the nice stuff we get. That's the compliment we get.
Right.
Incredible.
Thank you very much.
All right, so the Leafs, they get a goalie. Late first-round pick and a second-rounder in 2017. We'll have a little bit more on this coming up later here on Tim and Sid. Again, the NHL Draft this Friday. You can see it on Sportsnet. We'll be all over it here on Tim and Sid.
This is draft week.
It's draft week. Well, the NBA draft's coming up.
Yeah.
Some Raptors with 2 picks, Jamal Murray, and then, it's a lot going on.